The Bulldog. Bulldog breeds and main characteristics. There are several breeds of Bulldog dogs. All devoted, affectionate, faithful and courageous. These animals are essentially distinguished by their physique, especially their size. Discover the different breeds of this type of dog and their main characteristics. The Bulldog or Bulldog. Dog breeds with specific characteristics. The name Bulldog comes from the English term bull, which means bull, and dog, which means dog. It owes its name to its particular relatively massive physique, like a bull, which makes it a so-called molossoid breed. Small in size, the historic Bulldog was used until the middle of the 19th century in fights with other dogs and other animals, including bulls. Its morphology has changed since the prohibition of these fights in 1837. In a few decades, it adopted the aspect that we know today. Breeders ended up taking an interest in this courageous, faithful and devoted dog, giving birth, through crossbreeding and evolution, to the modern Bulldog. The English Bulldog. If the origins of the English Bulldog date back to antiquity, the dog as we know it today has nothing to do with its ancestor capable of facing bulls and bears, with the enormous and profile jaw and the broad muzzle to allow it to breathe while biting prey. He nevertheless kept the same massive morphology and an undeniable courage. However, it is heavier and much less athletic than its ancestors. The modern English Bulldog is a gentle dog with a good character, although a bit jealous and possessive. Its build is impressive and can make it a good guard dog, but it is rarely aggressive towards strangers. If he seems stoic, he appreciates the presence of his masters and knows how to be very affectionate. However, it is important to start his education early, from the age of 8 weeks. Some are fine with sharing their space with other animals, but it's best to introduce them from a young age. Indeed, when the English Bulldog has taken his mark in the house, it is difficult for him to share his comfort with another. He is a medium-sized dog. The female weighs about 20 kg for 30 centimeters. As for the male, he measures 38 centimeters on average for 25 kg. Their life expectancy is between 8 and 10 years. The English Bulldog is gentle to pet and clean. On the other hand, it needs to be cleaned regularly, especially in its many folds in order to avoid the development of bacteria and irritation. Its claws must be trimmed regularly and its coat brushed and cleaned with a damp washcloth every day. To prevent him from suffering from the heat, take him out early in the morning and late at night. Go around the block with him, that will be enough for him to spend. The French Bulldog. The French Bulldog comes from a cross between the toy Bulldog and the Dogon. It thus descends from the English Bulldog, but differs from it because of the several crosses operated between the races. Recognized by the FCI, International Cynological Federation, since 1954, the French Bulldog is a breed of small size with short hair and fawn, white or brown color. His head is large, strong and square, full of creases and wrinkles. Its ears are tall and erect and its eyes dark, round and relatively large. Its tail is short, pointed and often twisted. The female weighs between 7 and 12 kilograms for a size of 29 to 34 centimeters. As for the male, he weighs 8 to 14 kilograms for a size of 30 to 35 centimeters. Since the 1980s, the French Bulldog has become a fashionable dog, quickly adopted by Parisian celebrities. The French Bulldog is very calm, gentle and affectionate. He wants to be independent, while being protective with his masters. Sociable, he appreciates children, other animals and strangers. Of a happy nature, he is very playful, but he also knows how to be peaceful with old masters. Very intelligent, he is obedient on the condition of educating him from an early age. It is particularly important to channel his thirst for learning and to get him out of the habit of loneliness, while remaining vigilant in the face of his sometimes possessive and jealous temperament. Not very enduring, he is content with short daily walks with his masters. It is important to stick to it, because it tends to gain weight easily, but it does not support intense efforts. If it is robust, it is sensitive to heat and can develop respiratory diseases as it ages due to a very short muzzle. Watch him and take care of his eyes, which are sensitive and fragile. He also needs a balanced and well-dosed diet, as he is prone to overweight and digestive disorders. Its life expectancy is between 9 and 11 years. The American Bulldog. The American Bulldog is a descendant of the Old English working bulldog, once used by the English for herding cattle. Imported to the United States by migrants, the breed split into two types, the Bully and the Standard, before merging into the currently best-known American Bulldog. The American Bulldog is a large dog with very short hair and a solid white or spotted color. Its head is powerful, broad and tall, with medium-sized, low-set, folded ears. His eyes are small and dark. Its body is massive, but more harmonious than that of its cousins due to its large size. The female measures 53 to 62 centimeters for 30 to 45 kilograms, against 57 to 67 centimeters and 35 to 55 kilograms for the male. The American Bulldog is affectionate and calm. Intelligent and very sociable, he is an excellent companion for the whole family. Happy and playful, he is more expressive than the English and French breeds, but he is also more reserved towards strangers. Unlike others, he needs activity and exercise, which does not allow him to be happy in an apartment or a house without a garden. He can be dominant with his congeners, hence the importance of educating him early. Robust, it has a life expectancy of 11 to 14 years. On the other hand, he is susceptible to hernias and he easily gains weight, hence the importance of allowing him to exercise.